What if today we're gonna watch, or are we gonna react to 3 True 7-11 horror stories animated? I need to get something. Of course, guys, if it's horror, we gotta have some blankets. So, guys, let's off the lights. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's. Why come I from British? I am
This happened roughly around mid-November 2017. I was working the night shift at my local 7-Eleven, and my coworker was in the back throwing trash in the dumpster. I was out front taking care of customers. I was making sure all of our write-offs were done when I heard two customers fighting over a pack of cheese balls. It was a girl in her late 20s and a woman in her late 30s. They were seconds away from scratching each other.
Guys, I'm back from the pillows. I have a bear, star, and the stars pillow. Let's get the blanket first. Put the leaf right here, and I just will on the fan. Guys, can you hear me, guys? Oh, hey. I think this is a bit loud. Let's play.
I ran to them to stop their fight. Ma'am, please don't be violent to one another. I saw the last bag of cheese balls. Oh, you freaking liar. They were again charging at each other, so I stood between them and said, "We have a lot more in the storeroom, ma'am. I'm about to restock the shelves. I will get one more packet for you." I got the woman her packet and charging at each other.
Bro, guys. This thing's just literally right there. Guys, literally. Right there. This guy's scary. And this is old.
So I stood between them and said, "We have a lot more in the storeroom, ma'am. I'm about to restock the shelves. I will get one more packet for you." I got the woman her packet of cheese balls, and she left the store making faces at the girl. The girl looked rough, if I'm being honest. There were needle marks on her hands, and she constantly scratched herself with her unclean fingernails. "Do you need help with anything else? Why, are you waiting for me to leave?" Even though I still tried to be nice to her, as she was our customer. A few other people were shopping at the store and looking at us. Everyone judged the girl with their disgusted eyes. "No, ma'am, my job is to help you in case you need it." "Well, I don't need it." "Fine, I'll be at the counter." I went back to the counter. The woman bought a bag of chips and a bottle of fruit juice and left while giving me her death stare. God, how am I still doing this job? I kept asking myself the rest of my shift. Once I got off work, handing the keys to the night shift worker, I warned her about this woman. I went home, had some dinner, fell asleep right away. Hello? Claire, you won't believe what just happened last night. The girl you talked about came back, man. What? Did she do anything stupid? She kept asking about you and said she'd be waiting for you. Crazy witch. I think it's time you inform the owner about her before going to work. Why? You don't think she'll try to hurt me, right? You never know, dude. People can be unpredictable. Thanks for the heads up, Mandy. I disconnected the call and sat on the bed with a worried face. I was wondering whether I should call the owner or not when a huge rock landed on my bedroom floor, shattering the glass of my window.
Guys,
This Valentine's Day,
Landed on my bedroom floor, shattering the glass of my window. What the hell? I jumped from the bed and rushed to see who did this. As I peeked from the window, another huge piece of rock came flying at me. Luckily, I had good reflexes, so I moved away. I waited for a few seconds just to ensure no more attacks coming my way. And when I looked down, I saw that girl from the 7-Eleven last night. She was standing outside my apartment, chuckling like a freak.
Wakey, wakey, sunshine.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Watch me make your life a
My pillow fell and hit the pause button.
living hell.
I watched her walk away. I have never been so scared in my life. I am living alone in this new city, and God knows what that deranged lady is capable of. I wasn't going to take any more risks. I would have called the cops, but I decided to talk to the owner first. I called Mr. Gonzalez and told him everything. I even sent him snaps of my broken window and those big pieces of rocks. He told me not to be scared of the girl and just come to the store for the shift. He said he would be there today. I felt a little relieved, thinking if the girl decided to follow me to work now, I would at least have someone to watch my back. I got ready and finally went to work. Mr. Gonzalez was handling the counter today. We exchanged greetings, and I went to stack the shelves with new, fresh supplies. 3 hours went by, and when the girl still didn't show up, I was positive she wouldn't be seen anymore. But man, I was wrong. I turned my head to see the girl standing inside the store with an evil smile on her face. We made eye contact, and a shiver ran down my spine. I looked at my boss, and he understood the assignment.
Hey, you.
Yes?
Help me find the chips, please.
Sure, this way. We started walking down the aisle. I was leading the way, she was following me. I could hear her chuckling and whispering obscenities at me, but she was speaking in a low volume, so only I could hear it.
Tonight, when you'll sleep in your bed, I'll sneak into your room and I will cut your chest open. I will take out your heart because you don't deserve it.
Okay, that's it. I turned around and pushed her out of my way and went straight to my boss. I told him everything, and he yelled at the woman.
How dare you touch me, freak?
Ma'am, enough! We need you to leave now!
Her eyes just zoomed from my face to my boss's. Her bony cheeks started to get red in anger. While breathing like a monster, she said,
Who are you to order me?
I own this store, and I'm not going to order you twice.
You son of a... You want money, witch? Is that what this is all about, huh? You think I don't have money? I'll show you. You wait.
Saying this, she took out a bunch of cards and started throwing them at Mr. Gonzalez like they were dollars. This girl was utterly delusional. I don't know what drug she took to become this way. Slowly, the situation escalated, and she started throwing whatever she could find at my boss. Mr. Gonzalez lost his calm at one point and started throwing back things at the girl, too.
I'll kill you! Fear me, witch! Fear me!
She was screaming and having this total meltdown when Mr. Gonzalez came at her and grabbing her hand, he pushed her out of the store. The girl fell on the sidewalk, losing her balance, but she immediately got humbled. She sat there crying for a while and then left. I never saw her again, but I hope she's doing better. The story you just saw is loosely based.
That's story number 1, guys. But guys, if you want to watch more of this channel, this is IMR Scary Tales, guys. Go to their channel as well. Remember this from my first video. This is where I made my first video, guys, right here. But guys, let's continue.
On this real video. The woman in the video is a customer visiting this 7-Eleven store in Hawaii. But she, for some reason, feels bad about the service. She started trashing the place and throwing stuff at the cashier. But soon, her madness takes a turn for the worse. Losing patience, the 7-Eleven worker acts out by slapping the woman and then pushing her out of the store. Let us know in the comments if you have ever encountered anything weird in your local.
I'm scared.
I was stacking the sandwiches in the freezer when I heard the shop bell ring. Here comes another customer. I went back to the counter and saw this old woman with a tired face standing in the store. She was looking for something. Ma'am, do you need any help? I would like...
Wait, guys. Why is it always a creepy woman? First it was that guy. Now it was this one. Why?
a strawberry shake. The drinks are in the next aisle. Do you want me to get it for you? Oh, no, dear. You've been so sweet. I'll check it myself. With her trembling, slow steps, she headed for the second aisle. My eyes went back to the entrance, hearing the second ding. And now there was a man. A man who looked like he hadn't eaten in days. His eyes
First a woman. Next a woman. Now a man.
were wide and he had a creepy stare. But obviously I didn't want to be rude to a customer, so I asked, "Can I help you?"
I'm here for a sandwich. I have money.
I gestured toward the back of the store. He hurried like a hungry mouse. I watched him tear off the sandwich wrapper and start gobbling at it. I didn't disturb him, as I expected him to pay on his way out. In between his bites, he was making eye contact with me. His eyes never blinked whenever we looked at each other. God, he's so creepy. Hello, dear.
Very.
I had one shake standing here near the aisle. Hope it won't be a problem. Oh, no, it's fine. I would like to buy one more. Here. The old woman placed the strawberry shake on the counter and asked, "How much is it for 2 of these?" While taking the money from her, I glanced back at the man, and he was almost done with his sandwich. He, too, was walking towards the counter now. Thank God he's leaving. I felt relieved. I was handing the change to the old woman when the man stopped in front of the counter and said,
One sandwich. Sorry I didn't pay first. I was really hungry.
"It's fine." I started billing him, and the old woman was walking towards the exit. When she was almost out the door, she turned.
Ever heard of an app that can answer all your questions? Give
Ads. 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 I don't understand. I'm in a cozy position. Okay, guys. Let's watch.
She turned back and asked, "Can I
Wait,
use your
guys.
wash?"
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Actually,
It's on the end to your right. Seeing the woman walk back into the store, the man's behavior changed. He got self-conscious and nervous all of a sudden. "Here's your change. Visit us again." He didn't take the change from my hand. Instead, he leaned closer and started doing small talk.
So, what time does this store close?
"What?
Just asking.
Maybe you should get going. I have tons of work." I started typing in the system, pretending to be busy. I thought if I just ignored him, he would go away. But he just kept standing there. "Excuse me, is there anything else?"
Yes. Would you like to go for a smoke with me?
"No, I don't smoke, and I'm working, dude. What the hell is your problem?" He got tense, but still tried convincing me to spend more time with him.
No need to get angry. Just take a break. I can see you look tired.
"Look, if you don't leave right now, I'll have to call the manager. Also, there are CCTV cameras all over the store."
Please don't be so hyper. Just try to understand what I'm saying.
I don't want to hear any of this." Our argument was getting worse when I heard a voice. "Is he bothering you, dear?" I looked behind the man, and it was the old woman. I completely forgot her as she went to use the bathroom. But seeing her in the store, I got back my courage. I grabbed my phone and yelled, "I'm calling 911. You need to leave now." "Leave her alone. Go back to the streets, you punk." I was so proud of the old woman for standing up for me. She warned the man, "I'm staying right here until you go, weirdo. You heard me." The man looked back at me with a helpless, sad expression, like he was so disappointed with life. And then he started walking towards the entrance. I was worried, as the old woman was also on her way out. As the man walked closer, I kept praying to God that he didn't do anything reckless. He was inches away from walking past the woman when he suddenly turned back and jumped on her. Get off of me! Get off of me, you scum! The man pinned the poor woman down on the floor and they began struggling. The old woman was trying her best to free herself from his grasp, but she was not strong enough to stop him. Let me go! No! Hello? 911? You need to send someone here. There's a man who has gotten into the store and attacked a customer. I'm calling from the 7-Eleven on the highway. The operator kept consoling me, saying help is on the way. I was thinking to go help the old woman when something shocking happened. The man grabbed something from the old woman's pocket and flung it on the floor.
She's not what she seems. I saw the knife when she was going for the bathroom.
My world collapsed under my feet as I saw that cute old woman's face change into a hideous witch.
Ah, what are you gonna do now? You ruined all my plans. I will kill you.
A few seconds ago, the woman who felt so helpless and fragile to me was now standing in the store, breathing like a raging bull. Her eyes were bloodshot. She tried to attack the man, but this time, I heard cop cars outside the store.
Police! Put your hands over your head!
The woman was arrested, and the cops identified her as the Granny Killer. For the last few weeks, she's been said to target empty convenience stores. She would come in when there was no one in the store except the night worker, and she would stab them to death. After making sure no one in the store could stop her, she would rob the store and leave for her next killing. I thanked and also apologized to the man. We often forget real evil comes with many masks.
Guys, always get jump scared. My heart is beating right now, seeing her. Literally. Why isn't there a clip of the true video? Stormy night. Another woman.
Stormy night, huh?
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there.
But I saw you coming out this store in the storm like a cat who hates water.
You're funny. Hey, babe.
Where are you, Mike?
I'm the 7-Eleven near the high road.
What are you doing there?
My car broke down and heavy rain started. Let me see if I can call a mechanic from the store.
Oh, God. Won't that take a while?
I'm trying to be there as soon as possible, babe. Try to understand, okay?
I don't know what to say to you. Everyone's here, Mike.
I know. I'll be there soon. I've got to go now. Calling you once I get back on the road.
I think that woman's gonna distract the boy and not get the mechanic.
Fine.
Hey, is there a mechanic nearby? My network isn't working properly.
Was that your girlfriend?
Yeah.
How long have you guys been dating?
6 months?
You don't need to ask that information too much.
Is she beautiful?
Of course. Very pretty.
Prettier than me?
What?
When I feel that I'm not at my best, I take a step back to rediscover the colors within me. Resilient.
Stormy night?
Very pretty.
Prettier than me?
What?
I was kidding. Look at your face.
Hey, man. Dude, I'm coming to get you, okay? Oh, that'll be so much help, man. I didn't think I'd find any mechanic in this weather. Yeah, I guess that. Can you share your location? Sure, I'll try. Sent. Got it. So you alone there? How fast can you get here? Why? And why are you whispering all of a sudden? Nothing. It's just the woman working here. She's a little weird. Is she hot? Shut up. Oh, come on, tell me. This is quite an interesting driving conversation. She's fine. Looks a little older to me underneath all that makeup. What is she doing now? Staring outside the window? What is she wearing? The obvious 7-Eleven t-shirt. Is that tight for her? Stop being gross, Trevor. You just got your girlfriend back. Who said I wanted her to be my girlfriend? I'm driving all this way. There's nothing wrong to have a little snack before driving back. Ah, crap. What? What happened? I think she saw me secretly looking at her. Now she'll think I'm a creep. Go talk to her. Why waste time like this? Just shut up, Trevor. Get here faster.
Do you need any help? If you're looking for something to eat, I can get it for you. Can you see me now? You didn't answer my question.
Look, I don't need any help. I'm just waiting here for my friend.
But I really want to help you. Maybe we have tools in the basement that can fix your car. Why don't we go down there and check?
I said I don't need your help, so back off.
I think your friend is here.
Guys, that's a little bit creepier from the old one. I mean, from the story number 1, story number 2. This is more creepier. It's true. I don't know if it's actually true that it's true, but okay. Just finish.
Mike? Mike!
Stormy night, huh?
Oh, sorry. You must be the... Okay, enough. We need to go. Bro, I was trying to talk to her. You really don't want to, Trevor. Trust me. Just drive, dude. Please, just drive. Okay, okay. No need to go all psycho, man.
Stormy night, huh?
Now, pizza.
May bayad ba ang shipping? Bestie, may free shipping sa Shopee. This tutu
Shopee,
sale.
Shopee ka dyan.
Tutu off. This tutu sale, may free.
When I was 19, I worked for a small-town pizza delivery company near my
Story
house.
number 1.
I worked here as a means to save up money while I was in college. I lived with my
Wait, story number 1 video is from IMR Scary Tales again.
parents, so I didn't have many expenses. I was able to live fairly frugally and save around 80% of my money, which was nice. After a couple of months of working there, the manager quickly gave me a promotion.
If you want this, you can
He really
just,
liked my work ethic,
watch it
but of course, with a raise comes more responsibility.
I don't want to watch.
Instead of just making the
I want to
pizza,
watch
I was now responsible
more,
for picking up the phone,
but
and sometimes
I
doing
just
dishes,
don't
and even
like
delivering the
pizza
pizza
much.
myself. I actually
Oh,
enjoyed delivering
it's the
pizza.
first few- So, okay. What's wrong? Okay. McDonald's. At least I
His
did
fingers were
get
fat
jump
and greasy
scared.
with the oils of the fries he was eating. His face had flaps of fat sticking out like tires.
Stop staring, Roxanne.
My boss, Mr. Tamara, muttered from behind the counter. Who is this guy? Why does he eat like that?
He came in here about 2 weeks ago. Ever since, he's been here for every single day, for every single meal, eating McDonald's.
I joined a few days ago, and this was the first time I was seeing him. Most of the time, I help in the kitchen. Well, I wouldn't say it's a job, really. Not a proper one. Working at McDonald's is hardly a job, but I needed money, and this was the first one I'd found. How does he eat so much?
He records them right here and then goes home. I think he vomits the food out once he reaches home. He later uploads those videos on YouTube.
Ew, who would want to watch him eat?
I don't know. Other psychos like him? He eats so much food here, everyone calls him the Hungry Man.
The next day, I was watching the counter as Mr. Tamara went for a break. I was writing a check when I dropped my pen. I looked back, picking it up. There he was. The Hungry Man stared down at me. Beads of drooling sweat trailed down his forehead, making their way down to his cheeks, where an uneven beard lay, which was disgusting. Bits and pieces of food were stuck inside it. What do you need, mister?
I would like 3 Grand Macs and 4 milkshakes. Oh, whatever you have. Also 3 large fries. Please, hurry. I'm very hungry.
Yes, I'll get it right now. He put a $100 bill on the counter and said,
Keep the change.
then patiently waited while I went to the back and asked one of my coworkers to get the meal, all while trying to remove the sickly sweet smell of his breath from my lungs. As I waited for his order, I could see him eyeing me up and down. Minutes later, I went to his table to put his meal. He was recording himself on the phone. I placed the food in front of him and said, "Hope you enjoy your meal." The man smiled and pointed to the camera, saying,
Say hi to my followers, sweetie. They'll be loving it.
he put me in the frame and started recording me. Sir, please stop recording.
Come on, don't you girls love fame? You would even end up stripping for me if I paid you $100.
What the hell did you just say? I flipped the tray filled with food and milkshakes on him. His clothes were drenched in milk and ketchup. He got up, screaming.
Are you crazy? You ruined my video, you witch!
I grabbed a fork, all ready to teach him a lesson, but my boss, Mr. Tamara, walked in. He stopped the fight and asked the man to leave.
I can't believe you're throwing out a customer for this stupid girl.
The man kept on cursing me and my boss. He even kicked 2 chairs on his way out. My boss called an emergency meeting and told all the
That hungry man is bad. Really bad.
employees that if that man is ever seen in this McDonald's, we must immediately call the cops. For the next 2 days, everything went fine until one afternoon. I got the call. "Hello, this is McDonald's. What would you like to order?"
This is Officer Brad. Give the phone to your boss now.
What?
Don't waste my time, ma'am.
I rushed back to the kitchen where Mr. Tamara was talking to a chef. "Sir, there's a call for you. It's some police officer." Mr. Tamara attended the phone call.
Mr. Tamara, are you the owner of the place? Yeah, officer. Has anything bad happened? We found circumstantial evidence against your employee, Roxanne. We believe the stolen item is with her right now, and we want you to search her. What?
That man is pretending to be a police officer, which is literally the hungry man. Hungry man. I don't know why they call him hungry man. So, guys, I think he's being framed. Let's finish this video.
Well, what are you saying? Roxanne can't do this. I know her too well. If you don't cooperate with me, I'll have to hold you as an accomplice in safeguarding a possible criminal. Search her now.
Mr. Tamara looked at me with scared eyes. He called Betsy, who worked in the kitchen, and told her to take me to the ladies' room. What? What's going on? What did the cops tell you?
They said we need to search you. You stole something and have it with you.
I didn't steal anything. Mr. Tamara, the officers are wrong. Someone might have made a false complaint.
I'm sorry, Roxanne. I have to do what he's telling me.
I started crying as Betsy took me to the girls' washroom. I had to remove my clothes and use this black blanket to cover myself up while everyone ran through my clothes and underwear. This is all a mistake, I'm telling you. I didn't steal anything. There's nothing here, boss.
Officer, we searched. She has no such thing. You must have been mistaken. The poor girl's innocent. Shut up, moron. Tell her to jump up and down.
Hungry man. Hungry man pretending to be a cop.
I want to see if she's stuck it inside her. Tell her now.
Mr. Tamara immediately disconnected the call and dialed 911. The cops came and we explained everything. I couldn't stop crying when the cops told me it was a prank call. Whoever called Officer Brad was lying and scamming me. And the most horrible part was when the cops traced the number that called McDonald's. It belonged to that crazy YouTuber who we kicked out a few days ago.
When you have so much to say,
Yes!
words just aren't enough.
I
Say
knew
more
it.
this Valentine's Day.
Hungry
It
man.
belonged to that crazy YouTuber who we kicked out a few days ago. I left my job and cut ties with everyone after that incident. I hope I never see any of them ever again in my life. And to that fraud, lying, scammer, psycho, I hope you burn it
7-Eleven is literally the horror stories that I actually literally watched. Literally just
in hell. The story you just saw is loosely based on the disturbing story of Louise Ogborn, 18, who fell victim to the scammer while working at her local McDonald's restaurant in Mount Washington, Kentucky in 2004. She was forced to strip and to perform sexual acts on the restaurant's manager during the 3.5-hour ordeal. The mastermind behind the call had phoned the restaurant earlier in the evening, claiming to be
see. It's a true story.
Officer Scott from the local police department. Dad of 5, David Stewart, was accused of orchestrating the bizarre and elaborate hoax. He was
David, my classmate.
arrested. In October 2006, a jury found him not guilty due to lack of evidence.
I did get jumps. I did get jump scared.
No way I'm going out with Jack. That dude is so messed up. You know what he said to Luna?
What?
He said he wants to lick her eyebrows.
Ew, what the frack? Is that some new trend on TikTok?
Yeah, perverts TikTok maybe.
Well, what about Chris? He's handsome and stares at you a lot.
I don't know, maybe. I think we need to sit down and decide which guy we should go to prom with.
Cool. How about I meet you by the park in an hour?
Works for me. Anyways, Dad's taking me grocery shopping.
Okay, we'll see you then.
Call me when you leave the house.
I will.
Kimberly, your dad's waiting.
Mom, how many times...
Kimberly's Daniel's sister. Daniel Gizmo's sister. Guys. Shout out to Daniel Gizmo's channel.
have I told you to call me Kim? Kim...
Or if not Daniel Gizmo, go to Daniel Toads. Or no, Daniel Ferry.
Early sounds like I was born in ancient times.
You teenagers are always living on the edge. Drive safe. Have a nice time.
Dad, can you please drop me off at the park on our way home?
What will you do at the park alone?
No, Betty's gonna be there. We're meeting in an hour.
Okay, but does Mom know?
She will once you tell her after getting home.
Kimberly, you're gonna get me in trouble again. Remember how she gets angry if you don't come home in time?
Dad, I promise I'll be home by 6, okay?
6? You sure?
Yes, Dad. Hey, what's up?
Listen, I'm running a little late.
Oh, okay, no problem.
What happened?
Nothing. Betty's on the way. Bye, Dad. See you later.
Don't be late, kid.
I won't.
This is just like him meeting with his classmate or friend, but it doesn't have something to deal with McDonald's, because look, McDonald's. So I hope there's gonna be a word called McDonald's in this story. Right?
Hey, how long are you gonna take? I'm at the park.
Well, why don't you go for a stroll? It's gonna take me a little time. Mom won't let me leave the house without cleaning my room.
Ugh, mothers.
So, are you gonna wait for me?
Yeah, better than going home and feeling bored. Maybe I will just go for a walk.
There's McDonald's at the end of the street. You can wait there.
I'll figure it out. Just hurry up.
McDonald's, bro. I'm sending a like in this video because it has the word McDonald's. Why can't I literally like finally like, and I'm gonna put here subscribe. Let's
Okay?
Thanks, Kim.
So funny.
There.
I'll figure it out. Just hurry up, okay?
Thanks, Kim.
Funny.
Yo. This is Hawaii. This guy's creepy, bro. This guy's creepy. I'm just gonna blur this guy through this. That. Okay. He's not there now, so let me.
A weirdo.
So I'm just gonna have to show up.
Why the hell isn't he
Blur.
walking away?
Blur, 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 blur.
Hey, Mom.
Kimberly, where are you?
I'm meeting Betty at McDonald's.
McDonald's? But you told your father you were gonna meet your friend at the park. Kimberly, are you lying to me?
Oh, God, no, Mom. Plans change. And Betty will be here any minute. Mom, I'll talk to you later.
Parents, huh? Never stop nagging.
Tell me about it. Do I know you?
Not yet, but we can be friends. Would that be bad?
Well, I don't make friends with people my dad's age.
Come on, we'll be great friends. You should come to my house. I throw parties all the time. Free booze and much more.
No thanks. I'm waiting for my dad. He'll be here any minute.
But I thought you said you were here to meet Betty. Is Betty beautiful? You know, both of you are welcome to my party.
Dude, just get the frack away from me. I don't want to go to your sick parties.
Come on, we'll have so much fun.
Oh, who is this?
Help, please. Call the cops.
If that face shows
That
up,
man
I'm
is
gonna
harassing
cover it.
me. Please help me.
Okay, calm down. You're safe here. I'll call 911 and also the manager.
Can you please come and get me? I'm scared.
The story you just saw is loosely based on this CCTV footage found outside a McDonald's outlet. In this footage, a 14-year-old girl was harassed on her way to a friend's house. The man followed her and asked her weird questions, and even invited her to his house. The girl got scared and decided to run inside a McDonald's and ask for help. When the cops traced him, a report went to interview him. This is what the man said.
This is the guy they're looking for.
That's not me.
That's not you?
Well, what are they looking for him for?
You followed a 14-year-old into McDonald's?
I was just talking to her, and then she told me that she's young, and I told her, oh, okay, I was just trying to ask her.
But I saw Ronald's face like I did this. But when I just said, I did just calm.
Hey, you want to go to McDonald's?
Yeah!
Emilio was out the door before I could even grab my keys. Emilio, my 7-year-old son, loves to go to McDonald's. I hated the food.
So guys, this is enough, guys. Until next time, peace! Woo!